Balance and harmony. These are things we often long for in life. When things are out of balance, we may have neglected or are lacking a part of life that's vital, while another part of our life is absorbing too much attention. We want to restore each to their proper importance in our lives. Likewise, when things are out of harmony, our life feels disconnected. We desire the song of our life to work together in a way which makes the whole beautiful. Welcome to another episode of Art and Prayer. I am Pastor Rob McPherson. Today we look for balance and harmony through Piet Mondrian's painting, Composition with large red plane, yellow, black, gray, and blue. Mondrian's artistic quest was to see beneath the apparent chaos of the world and find the divine order. He was looking for the essence of the spiritual reality in life, and he believed that to do that you had to strip away the natural world. His pure abstract art freed him to explore the balance and harmony at the heart of creation. His straight lines and primary colors, his use of empty space, were attempts to express this deeper beauty. Mondrian didn't believe that such balance and harmony should lead to sameness. Instead, he said that his art affirms that equilibrium can only be established through the balance of unequal but equivalent oppositions. What he meant was that harmony isn't found in everything being equal, but in the relationship between differences. Light and dark, empty space and color, these are the equivalent oppositions that bring balance. That tension doesn't destroy harmony, it creates it. Mondrian saw in this a spiritual truth, that God's order can hold beauty even in the brokenness of the world. It's the same wisdom we hear from Ecclesiastes in our scripture for today from chapter 3. First, let us prepare ourselves for prayer. Make yourself comfortable. Relax your body, release the tension. And open yourself to God's presence.
Listen for the balance between the opposites in this scripture. There is a time for everything, a season for every purpose under heaven. A season to be born and a season to die. A season to plant and a season to harvest. A season to hurt and a season to heal. A season to tear down and a season to build up. A season to cry and a season to laugh. A season to mourn and a season to dance. A season to scatter stones and a season to gather them. A season for holding close and a season for holding back. A season to seek and a season to lose. A season to keep and a season to throw away. A season to tear and a season to mend. A season to be silent and a season to speak. A season to love and a season to hate. A season for hostilities and a season for peace.
Which of these balanced opposites seems important to you today? Let's look at the painting. Where do you see a sense of divine order? Where do you see harmony? Where do you see balance? Recall your balanced opposites from the Ecclesiastes passage. How are they what Mondrian called unequal but equivalent opposites? What harmony do they suggest? What does God begin to tell you about those opposites as you look at the painting? Rather than return to the same scripture that we read earlier, we are going to go a little further along into Ecclesiastes chapter 3. This is verse 11.
God has made everything in harmony with the divine. Yet although the Almighty has imbued eternity in our soul, we are unable to grasp the totality of God's work from beginning to end. Where do you see harmony with God and the eternal in your everyday life?
Allow Mondrian's painting to be a tool to help you see that harmony. Listen again for what God may be saying to you. Do not hurry the message. Allow it to come in its own time. Do you have any questions for God? Ask them. Allow God to respond. Take a moment to summarize what you have heard, felt, and thought during this time. When you are ready, I invite you to end your time of contemplation. If you need more time, remember that you can pause the video. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale in one of the most important equivalent opposites. Until I took time to understand Mondrian's goals, I didn't understand his art. But as I explore the themes of balance, harmony, and the divine order amidst the chaos of the world, I am increasingly captivated by what he has painted. There is a sense of peace in the simplicity he creates, a reassurance that each piece has a place and, by implication, that each part of my life has a place. What was your experience? I invite you to share that with another person. When we move our prayer from the realm of our own thought into a shared spiritual experience, God can often clarify or deepen the message. Invite another person to watch the video and then talk about the experience together. Please subscribe if you have not, and remember that you can see a complete list of episodes at artandprayer.org. Until next week, be blessed.